Hello everybody and welcome to the finals of the 6th Blitzkrieg battle in the EU. We're going to be seeing Fate, a relatively unknown team, facing off against Entropy, and the first kill has already come in onto FK.
Yeah, another kill coming in as well for Entropy, as it's going to be held to take down one over towards the A side of the map, I believe that is. Nice find by Hell to get himself a second, actually, as he goes ahead and takes down one more, and it's going to be VRX actually up close now with the shotgun, looking to try and get some damage done, but he will be traded out eventually. But still, as we can see, everything going in favor of the defense. They're going to be able to just take these kills. The player also coming in on the flank should be able to find the final, and there you go, Cheeky gets it indeed. So good work for players. Going to be alive there for the Axis side, as they have a fairly easy go in that first round, it seems.
Yeah, that was a pretty good shutdown from Entropy. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the pictures were a bit bugged there. On my end, at least, it was saying that Hell was part of the Fate team. That I can assure you, that was Entropy picking up those frags. Niso, Hell, Shiki V. We're missing one player from the. It's going to be Major actually missing from the UI at the moment, and the nade kill from VR. What a kill to open up the round. Still a 4 versus 3 actually. I didn't even notice that second kill come in.
Yeah, I think that opening kill came in within the first couple of seconds, so good work right now by Fate. They have themselves a man advantage. Doesn't really last for long though. Nieso facing down mid, they're going to be able to find themselves one. Apologies, I was out drinking last night, so my throat's a bit dry. Yeah, the problem for Irish people, of course, alcohol. We do love it. But yeah, right now 3-on-3. Let's see what's going to be happening. As we can see, it looks like it is going to be Major looking to try and get himself some contact over towards the two players here. He is going to be pushing up close, and now he's kind of trapped in the corner in a bit of a sticky predicament. He's not going to be allowed to fall back off, so ends up losing that kill, brings it into a 2-on-2, as actually, as I say that, it's just going to be Jazz now that's left alive.
A good fake on the bomb plant. Not going to manage to get the capitalization on that kill, and the nade coming in from Hell. It was all a distraction from Niso as Hell lined up that nade onto the site, which does take down a planter. But in this case, it takes down a player jumping across the site. Some good use of the new room added in on the B site there. I don't know what we're going to call that. I think barn, maybe? I don't know. Which allows you, of course, to see straight down middle. And if you're in there, to be shot from either the site or middle. Very risky little angle to play in the finals. As I suppose not too much is known about it yet. How it will play into the meta. Jazz pushing through. I mean, look at Jazz's position. He's gotten this for the second time in a row. He's pushed up close barrels. Walked straight through that smoke. Nobody watching it. And it looks like he will be able to pick up a kill here as he's flanking up towards the barn area. He has to be careful. There's actually a player in the above the shed in the little window. And he's not checking it. He will be spotted out and taken down.
Yeah, just Payne now that remains. He has been spotted out as well. Major gets himself that info to work with. He is looking to try and actually continue pushing forward on this one. Perhaps doesn't want to give the opening for Payne to work with, but instead decides now to just hide up in this corner on the close right. Let's see if Payne is going to be able to check this position. Has 50 seconds remaining. Will slowly be creeping forward, but he does overlook it. Doesn't really matter. He's able to spin around in time and take himself that kill. Make sure there that he is able to waste the rest of the bullets so that you can get that full mag in just in case, and he's able to clutch out the 1-on-2. Great work, and it is going to be Fate to get themselves their first round on the back of a massive clutch from Payne.
That was actually a 4K from Payne as well. Just carrying that round over. Jazz didn't manage to pick up any kills, getting shot from above the barn, and Major picking up 2 kills on the site. Almost did enough, but somehow we're going to see Payne picking up 4 kills, eliminating the Entropy team. And picking up the first round for the Allies. This map not as bad as Derailed, which we saw in the semi-finals for the Axis advantage. I'd almost say it's evens. I think 7 rounds is good for an Axis. And they're certainly on track with a 2-1 lead. Of course, the stringing together rounds not going to matter too much anymore economy-wise. You're not going to be taking too many cards away, as they can have riflemen, as many as they like.
Yeah, opening kill this time. This is going to be gone in favor of Entropy once again, but it doesn't really last for long. It's going to be Eddie here with the Thompson to be able to find that trade. Right now, Ricky just hanging around the B-bomb site with the bomb himself. But as he loses another teammate now, Entropy getting themselves into a pretty solid position. Let's see what's going to happen. To aggress, and it's just not really working out. Another kill being found. It is going to be brought back into a 3-on-3, so a bit of a chance now being given back to Fate.
And we've seen if you give them even the smallest of chances, they are there to capitalize on that. With them now grouping up towards the B site, there's only going to be one kill to find, especially with those smokes going down. It's going to be Major all alone to hold off this site in the new barn. Let's see how this plays into this push.
Doesn't look like he's going to be checked at least. So right now the bomb trying to get put down. Major pushing forward, able to find the first, spots out the second and finishes him off in towards the barrels as well. So now it's all into FK to try and pull off a massive clutch, and it won't happen this time for Fate. It will instead be another round gone in favour of Team Entropy as they're able to get themselves up 3-1 now. DP has of course plenty of time for that to come in. Of course, there's no real worry with the economy right now. The allies, they can kind of just grind this one out. We're having mostly unlimited cards. Of course, they have now spent their last marksman. They're out of the Pathfinders also. So you can see they are still slightly being affected. It's not like the economy is no longer relevant, but they are going to be working with those unlimited rifles and also the heavies.
Especially with the push we saw in coming in the last game with 5 carbines. There's no situation that's too dire on the US side at the moment. I'm gonna say that position from Major pretty much playing as a second barrels. Previously we saw ninjas coming in from the barrels, allowing the team to walk past, holding that tight right corner that Shiki's almost in now.
Nice spot there by Shiki. Gets the damage as well, and also Jazz going to be taking quite a lot in towards the window. He gets taken down by Shiki. He was a player that really did shine in that previous semi-final, I think, especially within the first couple of rounds. While he had that scoped rifle, he was the one to put up a lot of numbers, and right now he's shown it once again. Nice shot by Hell, going to be able to take down one. A second player up close as he hits the leg, but it's not going to be enough for the kill. Still a 4-on-1 now, and they're going to be able to find that round easily enough. So Team Entropy get themselves another round, once again looking quite dominant.
Indeed, picking up 4-1 lead coming into the start of the game. That's going to take all the sniper cards away from the allies, giving them a bit of freedom to contest down towards the middle area. And when you give Shiki a bit of freedom and a sniper rifle, that's a combination that's not going to end too well for you.
Yeah, definitely from what I've seen so far anyway. Let's see, he's going to be just facing down towards middle. Looks to try and get the opening kill, but a smoke being placed down will be enough to allow for the Fate side to cross over in towards Marco with a couple of players. But there we go, Shiki gets the damage, not enough for the kill once again as he spots the aggression on mid. Eddie though, he will be taken down low, and as we see, it was an aggressive push from Major, which allows for another kill to be found for the Axis. As right now it's looking really good once again for Team Entropy. They have themselves the 2-man advantage. You can see only Jazz and Pain remain, and it's going to be Hell pushed up close to get himself one more. Jazz now is the last man standing left to try and clutch out a 1 versus 4. Not looking likely, especially with his position being known, as he has just been pinned in behind this wall, getting pushed down, and he will indeed be dropped. Not enough to get any of those kills for himself.
I don't think you can expect him to win that round, especially not with the heavy. The nade already gone. He had to pick up that second kill. A bit of a spray transfer, but hard to hit a jumping player when he's that close. I think we're seeing some good use of utility anyways on the US side, as they are smoking off the top of tank. They know they haven't got any snipers left, and they don't want to contest that in middle or give the opportunity for an early kill to come in. So they're smoking off middle at the start of the round. There it is again. It's going to be actually a bit of a passive smoke. It's going to kind of indicate to Shiki that it's going to be a B push. Major picking up 2 kills on the site. It's going to be almost confirmed at this point. Having a good rotate.
Yeah, once again, not really going too well for Fate on this initial push. Just losing those initial 1 versus 1s. Shiki doing a good job this time. Doesn't need himself. Rather, it was actually Major with the close Kar 98k without the sniper, without the scope, rather. But yeah, he was able to get himself some initial damage. Shiki actually finished off that player, and then Major chimes in again with 1 more. So good work against once again on that hold. There's no luck really for the allies as they try to push in.
And that was a 4k there from Major. I mean, people just picking him one at a time. And that's, again, like I said in the last game, I'll just re-emphasize, a big problem with the new update. The ability to have unlimited Kar 98ks. You're holding the site down. With even 2, it can be a fierce site to push. But the fact that they can now play 5, and indeed on the ally side play 5 carbines, it's a very game-changing thing to see come out.
Yeah, indeed. We saw when this came out once in the previous game, it got around almost instantly. We saw the B rush come in, and it worked out perfectly. This time it looks to be happening once again on Liberation, and it will be working out at least initially for the couple of kills to come in, but traded back once again by Entropy, and just out of nowhere now it's just going to be FK that's left all alone in a 1-on-4. So even with that initial kill being found, it was just traded back successfully.
I think that's a word that's incredibly important, and possibly one of the reasons that Fate not the main reason that Fate are really losing this. There's no trades happening. I mean, they're getting the first kill and maybe an initial trade, and then it's gone. It's one by one pushes, as we saw in the previous round when Major managed to get a 4K with an unscoped car, one angle at a time being peaked. And after that first angle, I mean, you can't. We saw the push coming across long after the window player died, then the push coming out arch again alone. It's got to be together, especially against a shot, against a rifle that can only fire one shot, and then it's a reload. Already 7 rounds secured by Entropy. When the initial kill from Shiki, they're going to be feeling very good about this half.
Yeah, indeed. Right now it's looking very one-sided. VRX going to be able to step it up. Hell just lines up the players with the STG. Will only be enough for 1 kill and some damage on towards Ricky, but still a really good position for Entropy as they have themselves the 2-man advantage. They will actually be able to, rather be having to give up this bomb site, but it's not really going to be too big of a deal. VRX just pushes up close, shotgun ready. We'll spot out that player and probably doesn't want to reface that position now that the HP has begun to go down, but it's only going to be 1 player that remains, and within seconds of that bomb being planted, the site will indeed be retaken.
You saw Vior go for the shot there. He missed it, and he just hid. He just lay down on the floor and allowed his teammates to push in around behind. They're focused on him now. They don't know if he's going to peek back around with that shotgun. Indeed, they don't even know if they did that much damage to him. And that's a kind of play that I don't see the Fate people making. We're getting the peak, we're getting hit, and we're just going to commit to it all by ourselves. Not really thinking about where their teammates are too much. They are a new team, to be fair. And this is the first time I've seen them compete in the Blitzkrieg Battle Series anyways. Making it to the finals, a very impressive feat. This is, of course, only map number 1. And only round number 9. 8-1 to Entropy, though. It's going to be a very difficult round, or map indeed, for Fate if they can't manage to pick up a few rounds. Major killing himself is definitely going to work in their favor.
Yeah, Suicide coming in. Just couldn't handle the pressure of just being such an overdog, apparently. He couldn't handle the pressure at all, and he gets himself taken down. But it will be another kill coming in now for the Allies. As Fate are finally going to be getting something done. They get themselves a 2-man advantage with some assistance, make that 3. Another kill comes in as out of nowhere. That Suicide kind of just spiraled out of control, and not a single kill comes in that round for Team Entropy.
Absolutely. I mean, Major is picking up a lot of the opening frags. 12 for 3, and only 66% of those kills have been by the Allies. I mean, when you got a player like that coming down, you got to do what Fate did and just push fast. You push towards the B site. They smoked off, and that's something that maybe hasn't been going well for them so far as well. They've been smoking off, and then we saw in one of the rounds where Major was playing in the barn. We had 1 player planting, 1 player sort of covering him, but he was inside a smoke. The other player towards the long area. Now they're just pushing together as a team, and they are going to get those opening kills. Not in this round, as Shiki had something else to say about it. Look at this flank from Shiki. He's going to hold for that rotation from the spawn here. Only legs him. They now move towards the B side.
Yeah, nice damage being done. As you can see right now, it's only going to be 2 players once again that remain for the face side, and they're just going to be kind of trapped in towards the bomb site. They aren't really able to get too much done. It's going to be all down to Pain now, as he's also made his presence. He's made it known. He's shown his position. He will be forced to back off, and it's looking a little bit awkward. Still a 4-on-1, doesn't have the bomb down, and he's going to be found by the shotgun of VRX. So good work as Entropy, after losing that previous round, instantly able to restabilize and take themselves another and get up towards 9. You can see over on the face side, they still don't really have many of those cards to work with. Of course, there is 4 unlimited signs, but they have no snipers, no scopes, and they also have no pathfinders. They did have 1, which is now going to be in play for Pain, so that's all of those used up at this point.
And being the last round of the half as well, now is a good time to use up those cards.
Okay, give me a break. I don't know how long the halves are yet.
It's okay. Dean, of course, coming from Counter-Strike, only getting used to the game. I think he's doing a fantastic job. I don't know how you guys feel, but very happy he's been here today.
We ran over the call-outs during the warm-up, so the basic ones. I know some of them, but let's see what's going to happen right now. I don't know this position, but we can see FK looking to try and get himself some kills over towards B. 3 players actually just playing up on top of this position, trying to elevate themselves to make sure that they can find the kill, but again, it's going to be gone in favor of Team Entropy. Doesn't really last for too long, though, as we see the aggressive push coming in, brought back into a 4-on-4 now, as it looks like it will be a straight-up B attack, and Hell looking to try and hold this down. Will be successful at least to find 1. We see it going well still in favor of Entropy, as it's going to be FK now left in a 1-on-3. As the Car 98 trades out that pistol also for a carbine, I believe that was, for himself to work with in case he needs to get those shots off just a little bit faster. Let's see if he's going to be successful in trying to force these 1-versus-1s. Or that was Nieso. Why are we watching him? FK, let's see what he can get done. Pushing up close. Oh, caught in the back, so we'll get taken down. Yeah.
Cheeky picking up a 3k there from that good flank. He had it going on. Managed to take down the player with the bomb and leave it in a 3-versus-1. And some great or like a massive lack of over peaking from the great discipline. That's the word I was looking for. Completely blanked from Entropy, as it's a 3v1. Nobody's really over peaking too much. Niso jumps out, grabs the information on where he is, runs back towards spawn, and allows Shiki to get that kill. Nobody really too greedy, even in the last round of the half, to pick up that final kill. That's one of the reasons that Entropy have been doing so well so far.
Yeah, let's see right now.
With the boost coming in from Riki, actually, he's going to be able to see the entire site from where he is right now. Going to pick up at least one kill. He's forced out of there by a nade.
That was a really good way to counteract the smoke there, because the smoke went down to try and block the vision, but not really expecting that boost to come in. Still, though, going to be brought back. We see Major being able to pick himself up a kill successfully. The bomb site will now be taken over. First, they've yet to get that plant. Just some wild spams coming in as we see Fate desperately trying to deny the bomb plant, but in the attempt to do so, they end up losing another player. And it all just kind of falls apart now for Entropy. It goes from a 4-on-4 down to a 2-on-1, leaving only Shiki to try and clutch this one out. Let's see if he's going to be able to do so. We see FK pushing up now with the SPG. Actually, the first kill does go in favor of Shiki, but the trade does come in. Successfully found there by FK, so it will be a third round now for Fate to work with. Oh, Jesus.
Bomb defused.
I don't know if you have in-game voice chat on there, but I got a little bit confused because I heard a big Russian curse word being said in my ear.
It didn't come out on our end anyways. In-game chat is kind of bugged at the moment, and has been since release, so sometimes you'll hear something I won't. Sometimes we'll both hear an incredibly laggy speech, and sometimes nobody hears anything. Been pretty fun. I don't know how it's been so difficult for them to implement it properly, but I suppose they're looking at other issues first. We have seen a massive overhaul of the spec UI, and I'm pretty grateful for that, because it's made my life a lot easier. And look at that kill from Riki, a second opening frag from that upper B position. Smoke coming in, but nobody there to boost him this time, and that nade could take him out. He's going to make it away just in time.
Yeah, good work to be able to fall off there, but now Eddie on the bomb site going to be in a bit of a sticky predicament. We see he's been surrounded. Either pushed forward, he's been forced back off into this little room using the what I presume is a new window due to your reaction during the warm-up when you saw it.
It is indeed.
Yeah, nice. Oh, nice went by FK actually. He's able to find one in through the window himself. So really good work right now. Only one player remains. That's just going to be, I believe, Major. Not showing up currently on the UI for me, and he's pushing his way in towards the B-bomb site indeed. Gets himself one by coming out through the connector, and now he just has a free, easy access route over towards B to at least get this bomb down and give himself a chance to try and get into a solid position to clutch this one out. Towards A, is it? Okay, sorry, towards A. Give me a break. There's nothing on the UI. That should really be added to the map. That's my one suggestion, but there we go. Let's see who's going to be able to win this now. Nieso taking down a low. Or rather, Major taking down low, and he's going to actually be able to still get himself the one kill, but the pistol trades it back, so good work. It was telling me Nieso was the player that was alive there in the UI. That's very confusing.
Yeah, it can be a little bit confusing when that happens. Major, of course, not appearing on the right side of the UI, as you guys can see. For me, at least, it is different for Dean a little bit. It's a bit server-side, a bit client-side, a lot of fun. But Major picking himself up 3 kills. Not good for the 4th, though. And that's the second round now that it's been on him to get 4 kills. He did do it in the last map in the semi-finals. You guys were watching, you would have seen an incredible round from Major. As I said, the entirety of the Entropy side have been pretty consistent. This is the first I've seen of the Fate side. And Riki really been shining through, but it has been a lot of team play, a lot of boosts been going on. And distractions down in the barrels area. That first kill from Jazz. And then Payne following up with a second nade. That's going to be incredibly important, as the Allies now only going to have 3 players moving towards the A site.
Yeah, Fate looking better at least winning out these initial fights. Good usage of the utility there to get themselves that 2-man advantage, and I think because of that right now, Entropy are looking to try and make their way over towards A. Let's see what they're going to be able to get done. Firex pushing up in towards Market. It's going to be Jazz, though, to find the opening kill once again to put this even further in favor of Fate. And the drop down successfully now. Should be able to perhaps catch the second player off guard up on the steps, but Hell finds himself one. Gets a second. Okay, this is going back in favor of Entropy somehow. Because now it's only a 1-man disadvantage, and it's going to be reclaimed by VRX into a 2-on-2 now. 55 seconds left to work with. The bomb is going to be in their possession now as they look to try and wrap back around, and I think they're going to try and bring this one over towards B, it seems. Let's see if they're going to be able to get over towards this position successfully. Right now, it's just going to be, I believe, Eddie playing in towards the, I'm not quite sure what it's called, in towards these little double windows. He's just going to be trying to spot both mid and also the site itself. And let's see if he's going to be able to get the timing correctly, as right now, it's also going to be an aggressive push by Hell. Look at his position. He's been able to get him to, not Hell, I meant to say FK pushing forward a bit over towards the other side of the map to get himself a bit of info. Now Now he's going to be rotating back, so let's see what's going to happen. Finally, presence will be shown. It's going to be the opening kill gun in favor of Eddie, as he may be able to find himself the second, but not going to be able to do so, as we see the Thompson closing the distance, and FK not able to hit the shot with the sniper, so VRX clutches it out. Gets the 1-on-2 for himself, and that's going to be an 11th now for Team Entropy to work with.
We talked about discipline in the last half. We said that was why Entropy are potentially getting so many rounds, at least why they're closing out when they have the advantage. And right there, we saw the exact opposite on the Fate side. It's a 2 versus 5, was it? A 2 versus 4?
2 versus 5, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, and then peaks everywhere. I mean, in the house, not too bad in the triple house. You know, he's pushing in to try his teammate. Here's the reload, thinks he's got it, didn't quite get it. But in middle, I'm not sure where that third kill came from. Too much aggression coming out over from the B side. Now we're going to see aggression on the B side again. Possibly being used well, but spotted out by VRX as he now moves towards long. Eddie's going to be pretty much marooned there behind the barrels. He is safe from a peek from long, at least for a short time. But he has to peek out eventually. He's going to pick up 1 kill on that peek before Shiki eventually trades him out. Shiki all alone, actually. I didn't even notice the rest of that action going down. He falls. 11-5 though. Only 2 rounds to be found by the allies. As much as Fate are starting to close that gap up, the gap doesn't need to spread that much further before the game will be over.
Apparently you sound happier than me. I can't focus on my emotions right now, right? I'm trying to focus on actually knowing what to say, because this game is difficult to cast, I'm not gonna lie. It's just following something you're not really aware of. I don't really know that. Ooh, opening kill by FK though. Gonna be able to find that one down mid. Will actually be traded back by a nice nade from Hell, so back into a 4-on-4. Good trade out. As you mentioned, it can be very difficult to bring it back on the ally side when you lose that initial frag, so been able to trade that one instantly to put it into a 4-on-4 now, put them in a decent position, as actually some very aggressive pushes come in, and Nieso through the door are going to be able to spam them down.
What a shot by Nieso to manage to control that spray through that door. You're not even seeing your opponent or where your bullets are going in relation to him, and he still manages to get the kill. That's it's pretty impressive. And I gotta say, you gotta give Dean a bit of slack on this. Hasn't cast Battalion before. He's doing a pretty good job. The kill from Jazz.
That was an important one. If he won that, would have given a really good chance. Maybe if he had just waited for a moment, Payne would have been able to find the kill instead. But now it's going to be a 1-on-2 left for Payne to try and clutch it out to deny the 12th round for Team Entropy. And let's see if he's going to be able to do so. Right now, going to be pushing his way up in towards the, once again, this little window room. And he is going to be able to win out the first initial fight. Brings it down now to only Hell that remains alive. And he's just going to be crouched in towards the barrels, looking to try and play this one safe. Should hear the footsteps now as he goes for the peak. Doesn't get spotted out, though, and he will be able to win it out. So it is going to be map point now for Team Entropy.
Well, 5-2 Entropy. Yeah, only 1 more round left to go. Meanwhile, we're going to have to see 7 rounds consecutively from Fate to bring this to overtime. It is starting to look like it'll be Entropy's map. If they do win, of course, Fate will get the choice of the second map. Didn't actually get confirmation on whether we're running the new map or not. I really hope not. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. So calls will be rusty.
You know how I feel.
Yeah, exactly. Then we'll both be in the same boat.
Ooh, nice initial kill there found by Shiki, but he will be traded out. Was able to jump straight out of that broken window there and get himself the opening kill, but Ricky, with his carbine without the scope, was able to find it. As now it looks like they may be just trying to commit in towards B. Let's see if they're going to be able to do so. Right now, at least, they are just going to be waiting to see if anyone perhaps overextends and gives away a kill. And you can see that's actually instead rather going to go back in favor of Entropy as they get themselves 1 opening kill. Ricky going to come in with another. As now it's a 2-on-3 in favor of Team Entropy. And let's see what's going to happen here. Ricky in a bit of a tricky predicament, being caught in towards this position. He was not really in a spot where he could fall back. And you can see that Team Entropy are aware of this. They're trying to push him down. And oh my god, Ricky spins to find one from behind. But that will be it. Now it's all on to Jazz.
I don't know if you're getting that ACOG scope. That's not going to hit the first kill. He has to find 2. Major going to close it out, and that's the end of the map. 13-5 to Entropy. Be very happy winning out map number 1. Fate's choice for map number 2. We'll bring that to you shortly.